So I've just watched The Monkey, which is a horror movie stroke comedy movie stroke. I don't think it knows what it wants to be. Now, if this was done by A24, I think it would be really good. The trailer looked fun, and the premise is quite sort of horrific, I suppose. It's a monkey that bashes a drum and called upon it goes and kills people. Not quite really what happens in the movie, but it really looked like quite a sort of I suppose a gore horror comedy movie. And it's not really though, because it takes itself particularly serious. When the deaths take place, and there are plenty of deaths that take place, they are done in almost a slapstick sort of way, like really comedic. It's trying to be comedic anyway, but it's so like over the top. Not like Final Destination, which is definitely over the top, don't get me wrong, but this is like, you look at it and you just go, I can't believe they even bothered doing it. It feels so silly. And I think that's what the movie really suffers from quite badly. I think it's a very silly movie. I expected it to be a bit deeper. I expected it to look at deeper themes, which most horror movies do, even if it is a cursory glance in the direction of, I don't know, family or society, etc. But I really felt this was done because somebody liked the idea of doing a fun comedy sort of horror movie, but didn't quite get it right. And that's a shame, because it was almost right. There were a few bits that were very, very funny, but the majority of it was not. So it's a really weird movie, very strange. The people that were in the cinema, there were not many, did not laugh, even at the bits that were actually quite funny, so I suppose that's probably a bit on them, but the vibe was weird. It was a movie that tried to be serious, but at the same time very ridiculously undermined. The soundtrack was not particularly great. The acting was okay. Sorry, frog. The acting was okay. But really quite silly. Actually, I was a bit disappointed, to be honest with you. So yeah, to me this is a sort of, 7, maybe 6.5 out of 10. I think if you're stoned, this movie would be great. Like if you're really, really hammered. But yeah, otherwise, maybe if it's on Netflix or Amazon, which I'm sure it'll be on very soon.